Oh, this bull just ripped off. Amazing. Exactly where we know that they're gonna be.
It's been a slow morning, really slow. It's interesting, there's been a lot of people hunting this area, and it's quiet for people, and it's quiet for elk. Been doing the same thing to locate elk, and this morning, all we've turned up is a solo cow and 2 cows and a calf bedded in the open, in the shade. That's it, nothing to go after. We've got a special little spot we know that tends to hold elk real well this time of year. It's not easy getting in there, but right now it seems like that's our best shot to kill an elk. We're gonna do everything we can to get there in time for an evening hunt tonight. We'll have to be out of there by mid-morning on Wednesday. We'll need to be hiking out. So we're gonna go for 2 nights and hopefully make it 1. All right, we'll see you guys over there. What's good, people? This is good. We're at our next spot. We got about 4 or 5 hours of solid hiking in front of us. It's not going to be exciting, except we know once we get to the top what should be waiting for us. Super happy to be here. We've already pushed a good climb, and we've got packs loaded for 2 nights, which is reasonable. They actually feel pretty good, but we're gonna have to keep trucking in order to get up there in time for an evening hunt. We have 2 days basically left to make it happen, and still confident we will. Tonight's gonna be a good night. We're getting it. We're getting it, folks. We are 3 miles in, and we just hit our first shade. Thankfully, it's not a super hot day, but we made good time. It's a lot better than we expected. There's obviously been people around. We already ran into one hunter, but I don't think anybody's really going where we're going. That's the hope anyways. I think maybe, I don't know, halfway up, sit and have a snack. I'm getting pretty hungry. We'll see. Whew. Burning those calories. Gotta keep fueled up. I feel really good about the time we're making. Well, we were hoping to make it up in 4 hours. And it looks like it's gonna be like 2.5 maybe. Just over 2.5 hours, which feels really good. It's about 3:40. I think we'll get camp set up really quick. Something fun's gonna happen tonight. Tell everybody what's up.
We got bugles. We just got to our camp spot, and he's setting up a time lapse for a little, tent setup. This bugle, this bull just ripped off. Amazing. Exactly where we know that they're gonna be. Great, really great to have that confirmation that they're still up here.
Yes.
And he sounds nice.
We're gonna get some great footage for you guys tonight.
Get ready to hear some bugles.
Camp is set. It's 4:35. We've been hearing bugles just over the ridge. We're heading up there right now. Thermals aren't gonna be great, so we're just gonna carefully pick our way over to get a vantage, try and see where they're at. Listen, look, figure that out, and then it's really open country, so we need to carefully chart a path down to the bottom of that drainage they're in so that we can work our way up with the thermals once those are good. The goal is not to get picked off while we're doing that. So we'll see you up top, and you will see and hear some elk. Alright, we've got the herd spotted. They're way up this ridge, which is a good thing. There's multiple bulls up there. It's a sizable herd. I can't really tell how many because they're all in the trees, and there's one really big bull. I saw his antlers flickered in the sun. We want them high on that ridge because that gives us a chance to get down to where water is. We know they want to come down to that. And that'll give us a chance to get there before they do, so we can set up and ambush them. This is awesome. It's gonna be fun tonight. So we've got a little time before the thermal switch, and we can't get in position on these elk until that happens. So we're making a move to try and ambush this bull. It sounded like he was working his way up. See if he shows up. If not, we're gonna have to kind of bump back pretty quickly and get down to the bottom in hopes that we can get in position on this herd up here. I think we gotta get up to this tree. It's 100 yards across there. Actually, you can be on my right side here. Sound like they're moving down. Just need to go. Alright, they're bugling. It sounds like they're up and feeding down towards the water. We're bombing down. I think the wind should be good by the time we get there, or real close to it. Just hoping we have time to get up in the middle of where they want to be. Let's go. Let's just move like super duper slow. Man. Man, they just bombed straight to water. We had no chance. We got out in the wide open. We'd been so careful, keeping an eye, thankfully, on where they could be, where they might be, where they were. And then boom. I don't know, the herd is somewhere between 30 and 50, would you say?
Yeah.
It's huge. And then, like, boom, they were all in the wide open at the tallest peak to where we were. We got pinned and we had to just kind of inch our way through the sage to get out of sight. It took forever. I think half of them have already gotten water, so I don't know how this is going to go, but we're going to try and stalk the edges of them and hopefully get that herd bull circling around. We're dropping our packs here so we can just be light and nimble, and we're going to get up there. Wind is good. So when we first spotted those elk up top, there was like 20 or 25 up on the ridge, and then another 15 to 20 like kind of ran up to them, like they were either being pushed by a bull or they were spooked. So I thought, God, maybe there's another hunter up here. No way. Well, this idiot up here came right in on top of him with the wind blowing straight down to him. And they blew up over the ridge, and now he's just sitting up here in the wide open. At least give yourself a chance. So, at least we know where they topped over. We're gonna circle around this ridge and try and get on them over there. We won't be hunting those elk tonight. That is frustrating. I'd say that's the first time we've had another hunter just outright blow a hunt for us. And I understand they have every right to be out here too. What's frustrating is that it was a dumbass move that caused it. It's not like they were hunting good and just got, ended up in front of us. This herd is why we packed in here, and they're a long ways from where we are. There's no way we can hunt them tonight. I'd say they're already 1.5 miles from where they got blown out and heading the other way, out of the county. Right now I'd say that frustrates me a hell of a lot more than bad wind. It's another disappointment. We're running out of time. That makes it hurt a little more too. Jeez, they must just be hanging out in those trees. I don't know. I'd be surprised if they come back within the next couple days. There's a huge bull in there, a really big bull. Another really big bull, not quite as big. And then a few satellites, I think. I mean, that's all I could really make out from this distance, but there's a handful of bulls and a whole pile of cows. It's impressive. It wouldn't have been easy making it happen tonight with all those eyes. We probably would have been surrounded, but I'll take that.
make me talk?
Only if you want to.
I think that hunter's bugling his way back down the drainage. He came up. I just don't get it. It's tough when, obviously, the elk haven't been bumped out of here, or at least not in a while. And, you know, the night we get up here, some guy who doesn't know what he's doing decides to make this his hunt. Whatever, enough whining. Anyways, that's it for tonight. We thought it was going to be an exciting evening of elk rutting right in front of our face. We're bummed it didn't happen, and understand if you are too. But thanks for watching. We're going to give it another go tomorrow. If you like this video, please hit that like button and share with a friend. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you on the next one.